Another option as far as translating text for a student could be to use an app called Prizmo. Prizmo is an OCR app which will allow us to scan text and then translate it. The nice thing about it is we can translate it, save it as a PDF, and then have it read in English. So if I start by, I just found a text that I might want to have translated. I have it in my Google Drive, although you don't have to have it in Google Drive. But when you have Prizmo selected, I can open this, send a copy, and then you'll see on my bar, because I have Prizmo app installed, it'll say process in Prizmo. So if I select that, it will then open it up into the Prizmo app. Then when I go to recognize, it'll scan through. And now what I can do is I can select these various items that I don't want it to read and remove it. So I'm just tapping on it. When it's highlighted in the blue, I know it's active, and then I'm hitting the remove button at the bottom so that it doesn't read that part. Hit remove. And then once I have it, the text selected that I want to use, I can hit this bottom button. It says translate. When I hit translate, and I would make sure your text is the way you want it to be, hit translate at the top, select whatever language, so I'm just going to do Chinese simplified, and it will go through and actually translate all of that text. So once I have the text translated, I can click this button at the top, which is your universal symbol for exporting. I can do export as a file. I'm going to leave it as a PDF for now, maybe image plus searchable text. It's going to ask me where I want to save it. I'm just going to go ahead and put it back into my Google Drive for now so that I'll know where to find it. You can definitely save it somewhere else. Save here, and I'll hit upload. Hit close. For sake of argument, I'm going to go back in here and translate this back to English. Back to the English text, because I want to be able to show you how it would read this text. So let me go out of here for 1 second and go into here. I didn't add it on yet. Shoot, where did I, oh, there it is. Text. I just needed to refresh it. So this text 10, when I select it, whoops, not select 10, I'm sorry. I now have it in the Chinese version. So you could then print this version for the student and then go back to here, go up to read text aloud, and have it read the text.
Hitchhikers in the Bathroom by Liana Mahoney. Imagine this. You step up to this.
So even though it's not reading it in Chinese, they could follow along in the Chinese translated PDF version while they're listening to the English text. Just another option to keep in mind. You can slow down that speech too. It's set at normal, but if I select the normal at the bottom, I can slow the speech down a little bit.
Wet your toothbrush and begin cleaning your pearly whites.
So that's just another option of what you might want to do with that student.